it's Belinda from My Style Journey. This is my first video back as a sole agent. Matilda has left, as you might have seen in last week's video, and she is doing our secondhand store. She's running that completely. She's taken over the business, and her and her daughter will be running that completely. So what am I going to talk about today? Well, as you can see, I have done a little bit of shopping. I shopped a few secondhand pieces throughout lockdown, and then in August I decided that there were quite a few basics that were missing from my wardrobe. White t-shirts that had stretched and misshapen, and a black t-shirt that wasn't really working for me anymore. So I wanted to replace those two items. I did want to add a beige and a grey t-shirt, but I didn't find anything yet that I was happy with, so I haven't purchased those yet. But I'm going to talk you through each of the items, and then I'm just going to show you how I'm going to style this little capsule wardrobe, tiny little capsule, in a few different ways without adding any of the other pieces of my wardrobe. If you hear any noises in the background, my husband and my son-in-law are busy with the woodwork project, and the garage unfortunately is right adjacent to my bedroom, and the noise is just travelling upwards. I do apologize for that. I'm going to chat to you through each of the items before I try them on, and then I'm going to show you how I style them in very many different ways, just using these few basics. I've got 2 t-shirts, 2 knits and 2 bottoms, a pants and a skirt. And then I also have 4 pairs of shoes. You can't see them just yet, but I will be showing them to you in a minute. I do have a V-neck white t-shirt that is made from 100% linen, but I wanted a cotton one which is quite thick, and so I think that this one will absolutely fill that hole in my closet that I've been wanting. I also wanted a crew neck. I love this t-shirt. I have already worn it and it fits perfectly. You'll see in a minute. It is just going to be one of those amazing pieces in my closet. I do think that white t-shirts are something that you tend to have to replace every summer, because white doesn't tend to keep its color, because you tend to wear it quite often, especially if you're like me and enjoy white. So I do try and buy a white new t-shirt every single year. The next t-shirt is this black one. It's also 100%. Both of these are 100% organic cottons. And I purchased the black one from Mango. Mango is not available in South Africa as a standalone store anymore, but in certain Edgar's, which is a department store in South Africa, they do sell Mango, and it's available online from Superbalist. So this is quite a boxy, oversized kind of look. So I wanted an oversized t-shirt. I also like the little turn-up detail on the sleeve. The next item was this beautiful white funnel neck knit. This one is from Woolworths. It's from their own brand, the Classic Collection. It is really lovely. It's a great layering piece. It's 70% viscose and 30% polyester. I did have a white polo neck this past winter. It was ripped and I used it as a layering piece, but it was 100% polyester and it was just uncomfortable. I was going to donate it to Matilda's store, but my daughter snatched it up before I could do that. The last top that I purchased is this beautiful ribbed 100% merino wool. It is from the Australian brand Trinary, so it's made from Australian merino. It is absolutely beautiful quality. It is a ribbed detail and it is a polo neck. It is great for layering in the winter, and I just find that at the end of the season you get great bargains that you wouldn't otherwise have found if I bought this during winter. So this will not probably be used this year, but it is a great basic and I know that it will be in my closet for years to come. I gained a little bit of weight. Actually, I gained quite a lot of weight. I went on to some HRT. I changed from one to another, and I picked up 8 kilograms. That's about 15, no, it's about 17 pounds. It was horrendous. I've since lost about 3 kilograms, but I still have quite a way to go. And I'm very, very disappointed in the whole process. I have since stopped the HRT. That's a video for another time. Needless to say, I wasn't sure of my size, so I went up a size in my bottoms. And both of them are too big. You will see that in the cutaways when I style them. But I'm not too concerned about that. They're both pieces that I really, really love. The skirt I will be able to alter myself, and I will take the trousers to a tailor and have them altered for me because both items are absolutely beautiful. So the first item is this gorgeous pair of tailored trousers from Trinary. It is 98% cotton and 2% elastane, so it does have a little bit of give. It is just the perfect pair of tailored trousers, and I have been looking for this pre-loved. I haven't found anything that suited my needs, and this was on sale, so I snatched it up. The final piece of clothing that I want to speak about is this lovely linen skirt. It is also a Woolworths brand. It's 55% linen and 45% viscose. I don't know what I was thinking, because I do know that Woolworths sizes come up a little bit large, but I think I was just feeling really overweight. This skirt really is quite large on me, but it's something that I could take in on the seam all the way down and keep its shape and just reduce the size of the waist slightly for myself. So I did give away 2 skirts and 2 pairs of trousers in order to bring these into my closet. I usually have a 1 in 1 out rule, but I do have too many clothes and there were just those 4 pieces I wasn't wearing. So I just decided to replace them with these, and I'm very happy with my purchases. Let's talk about the shoes. There are 4 pairs of shoes. I did have a black pair of Chelsea boots that I bought last winter. But since my foot op in November, they were very, very tight on my feet, especially my left foot. And this year I just found that I never gravitated towards them. I wore them one day and my feet were very painful at the end of the day. So I swapped them with a pair that Matilda has. So I swapped them for a brown pair of leather boots. I am currently wearing a black pair of Chelsea boots that were very similar in style to the ones that I bought last year, so I don't feel that I've lost out at all in letting them go. These ones are gorgeous. They're great for my casual style, but they do also elevate a casual style. As you all know, I like an elevated casual, and I love the buckle detail on them. They are just gorgeous. They are leather. I gave Matilda 3 pairs of shoes. 1 pair was a black strappy pair, and I did really want to replace it in my closet. The ones that I gave her had a little bit of a block heel, and they were quite high. They look gorgeous on her, so she's gained a gorgeous pair of suede black strappy shoes. However, I did replace them with something a little less formal. These are quite casual. I like the little heel. They're a stacked heel, but they have kind of an egg shape, so that gives them a little bit more of a modern edge. And I like these for my casual style, but they do also elevate an outfit. I gave Matilda another pair of shoes that she could sell in her store, and I replaced them with these white sandals. Now I already do have a white pair of slides for summer, but they have thick leather crossover straps. I do love them. They are beautiful. They are comfortable, especially with my feet, because they've just stretched to accommodate my feet. These are not real leather, but I bought these at Woolworths, and I like the toe detail. I also liked the mock croc. Another cool and modern feature is the square toe, which I wanted to add to my closet. A very controversial pair of shoes are my EVA Arizona Birkenstock slides. I love these. My family hates them. Not one of them have complimented me on my shoes. But I've seen these all over Instagram, and my favorite YouTubers all have a pair in one form or another. And obviously we all had Birkenstocks back in the day, but I love these. These were the cheapest, on the cheapest end of the Birkenstocks. They are quite expensive, but these are made from a kind of, I think, recycled fabric, and they're so light. They are incredibly comfortable. You get them in two fits, the original and the broad foot. Somehow I didn't know that until they arrived, and mine were in the original or normal size, but they still fit me quite comfortably, even though I have an issue with my left foot. So I will show you how I style these. I do love them though. So without any further ado, let me get into showing you the outfits that I have styled using these basic items that I purchased during the month of August. Sweat yourself to death. That was a lot of fun. I have gained a lot of inspiration from my own outfits. I hope that I've inspired you in some way or another to not be afraid of basics, to really use those basics. You can use them together and you can create amazing outfits just with a closet full of basics. I do love to add my own personality by using scarves or a handbag or any other accessories like jewelry. But for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to show you how basics can be used to style the perfect outfit. Thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this far, I would love for you to consider subscribing. Click on the link below and click on the like button so that you can be informed of any future videos that I post. It is great to have you here, and it's great to be back. I will see you next time. Bye.